Hi guys, welcome to Loving Sunday. Today we're going to be talking about what patterns you normally go for in your relationships. So what patterns do you need to break in order to have a better relationship for your next relationship, or ones that you can work on in your current relationship of letting go? Okay, so we have 4 piles to choose from. We have the snake, which is also the Kundalini symbol, a bee, an owl, and a moon. So I will give a close-up of all of these, and just know that this is a general reading, so just take what you can from it and leave what you don't. And yeah, we'll hop straight into it. Okay, so we have the snake, the bee, the owl, and the moon. Hi group 1, so we have the snake, the Kundalini symbol. So today we're going to figure out what patterns you normally go for in a person and how we can break those patterns. So let's find out what the cards have to say. Okay. Alright, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and Page of Cups. Okay, so these are your patterns that you normally go for in a relationship. Okay, so we're definitely giving a lot here. So I'm thinking that you are the one that is, when we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, ultimately what is happening is that you are giving too much of your energy away in your relationships. And then you're the one that ends up getting hurt with these 4 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. And then you're kind of left to start all over again, okay? And then you're left thinking, okay, why has this happened? And then you go through a review process of your relationship, and you know that you give too much. So this is what needs to, you can still be a giving person, but maybe don't give as much as what you do. I think you give too much of your energy away before getting anything back, or getting the same amount of energy that you give back from the other person. So we definitely need to pull back from that. I feel like you're a person that just wants to move very quickly with the Wheel of Fortune here. You're so invested in every single relationship, and that is amazing. Every relationship, you want to think that this is your forever partner, but you give too much. You give away your energy too much. You're too kind, you're too compassionate, and you're the one that ends up feeling so drained because you're giving so much to this person. And that could be gift giving or giving your time, your attention, and then this other person isn't giving you the time to talk things out and talk about your perspective on things, or what you've been up to, or what you've done in your past. It's nice to talk about past relationships, to see where you've come from and why it is that you are today in certain relationships. But you just constantly are getting your heart broken, and it is so devastating for you because you invest so much in your relationships from the get-go. You are a damn good loyal person. You are so loyal and so compassionate, so empathetic. You wear your heart on your sleeve, but it is ultimately affecting your relationships, because this person, the person that, oh, hold on, this candle's dripping a bit much. This other person is just take. Okay? They're not listening to what you have to say and what you've been through and what you want to talk about, whether it's your day at work or what you've done in the past, like your travels, anything exciting. It seems to be all about them. So I feel like you kind of go for maybe a narcissistic behavior. And so this reading is all about making sure you are aware of this behavior, to make, like, just to confirm. I feel like this, like, you already know, but this really is just to confirm it and to make sure that you do go for something different this time. And yeah, with the Page of Cups, it's like you've let it all on the table, you've done it again, and now you're having to start all over again, picking yourself back up. But yeah, you're too kind. And then we have the cat here. The cat really is, cats are a one, like, cats can, they can either be a one-person cat and very antisocial, or they can normally be like, they always have that main, their owner. And, they can be nice to other people, but they stick by you. So just as dogs, cats are just as loyal. And I feel like with the cat here, you are very, very loyal. Yeah, you're too kind. And I get it. I'm the same. I'm too kind. So I totally get this. I feel like this is also probably a reading for myself as well. But I'm focusing on the keys here. I don't know if you can, there's keys hanging on the wall here. So you definitely have, other doors to open within yourself to better improve the kind of people that you go for. But, you need to have that respect for yourself and protect your energy, okay? Not to give so much and, take a stand for, like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, okay? And maybe start talking about yourself and see how they react. Do they continue the conversation? Do they ask you questions? And if not, that is a very big sign that you are the one talking too much in the relationship. You're the one giving away your energy too much. So let's get you some oracle cards. Patience. I feel like maybe you are a patient person in the relationship, but I'm thinking you give too much of your time away to these certain relationships, so there's certain people that you are with. You give them too many opportunities, too many chances. So I feel like now, with this patience card, now is time to be patient with yourself in order to attract that right person and really get yourself familiar with the signs that you normally go for in each relationship. So be patient with yourself, and say no. You don't have to go for every guy that you're attracted to, that is attracted to you. You can say no and wait for that right person. Again, don't be giving away your energy so much. With this red balloon here, I feel like, you will see the red flags. There are definitely going to be bold signs. Now that you have had these kind of partners already, you should now know the traits that you should look out for in your next relationship. Okay, wisdom. So again, as what I was just saying, learn from these past behavioral patterns. Notice when you're giving away your energy. Notice the signs in the relationship when they are just taking your energy. They're making it all about themselves. And focus. Yeah, I'll put that there. Okay, so with the butterfly is all about change. And it can be spreading your wings. It can be taking out the old and bringing in the new, prosperity. So I really feel like now is a time to spread your own wings and do what's right for you. Okay, life is all about gaining knowledge, learning from our experiences, and not doing something different for the next time round. Don't be, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, allow that to be your mantra at the moment, and just stop allowing them to take that energy from you. And I can feel like you just want to be loved. I can tell you just want to be loved so much. And I feel like now you could possibly be starting to bring up your walls a little bit. And you don't need to, whilst you need to set boundaries for yourself, you don't need to bring up a brick wall. Still allow yourself to be vulnerable, but with the right person. You have to look out for these signs and make sure that you do find that you end up with the right person. New beginnings. Beauty. Oh, and letting go. Okay. So, new beginnings. I feel like from this reading, it's going to be a fresh new start for you. I feel like this reading is really giving you all the information that you need to know in what you're doing wrong in the relationships. Not what you're doing wrong, I don't like to say that word, but like what you can change about the types of people that you go for. I feel like now is a fresh new start for you. Okay, and we have a lot of yellow in this card. So a yellow is all to do with your solar plexus. So it's that willpower, it's that drive, it's your self-esteem, it's like your confidence. Okay, so just know that you are worthy of having as much, to be given as much energy as what you give. Okay, you deserve that energy to come back, and someone be asking, be giving a lot to you as much as you do them. Alright, so take this as a fresh new start. Get rid of all the crap in your life. If you feel like that you're with a narcissistic partner, it's time to leave that relationship and start focusing on doing self-work, self-worth, and just wait and be patient for that right person to come along. Okay, because again, letting go. Let go of all the things that are not serving you right now. Self-belief, that maybe your current partner, just a lot of letting go of negative energies, because you're just constantly going to get your heart broken with this card here. Okay, I feel like your heart has been broken quite a lot. Okay, and then beauty. Okay, so I feel like this is really all about self-worth. You have to know your self-worth, and if it means waiting 2 or 3 years or more for that right person, then that's what you need to do. Don't take anything less. Okay, because you're so worthy of love. And if you learn from these behavioral patterns that you normally go for or see in your relationship, if you let go of that and change that, then you will attract the right person. You will. But the universe is going to keep giving you the same lessons if you don't learn from them. If you don't learn from them. Okay? So I feel like this is a very big message for you to just stop giving so much of your energy away. Stop investing so much in relationships that are not investing in you in return. Okay? Alright, so group 1, this was your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and just give this video a big thumbs up for me. Bye! Okay, so we've got group number 2. We got the working bee here. I love that picture, it's so colourful. Alright, so let's find out what patterns you normally go for in a relationship that you need to break away from. Okay. Alright, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Strength, and Page of Wands. Okay. I'm feeling like the person that you normally go for is, with the Three of Cups here, they're very outgoing. They may be too outgoing. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that they work hard and they play hard. I don't feel like the person I feel like the person you normally go for isn't so committed to the relationship as much as what you are. Okay? I'm feeling like you normally go for hardworking people, which is great. But the types of people that you go for, they could possibly maybe do, they could take drugs when they're, out at the nightclub or the bar. And I feel like they really do, like, they define you. Like, they will arc up. I don't know if that's the right, am I saying the right word? Define you? I don't know. But you'll get what I'm saying when I'm about to say it. But so, like, when you say, no, baby, I just want to stay in tonight, they just they're like, no, they're too strong-willed, and they'll just do what they want to do. And that is go out, party, or just constantly be with their mates, or their girlfriends. They're not really so committed to the relationship and just wanting to spend one-on-one time with you. They just constantly want to be around other people too much. And I can see you being the cat here, being like, come on, like, come with me. And then, this is your partner here. And they're like, no, I'm going this way. Like, they're quite egotistic, and they won't do things just because, you have asked them to do it, or you've told them to come, this way. They're like, no, just because you said you're going that way, I'm going to go this way. So I do really feel like it causes a lot of havoc. Again, whilst they are very hard working, they're all about hard working and then playing hard as well. I feel like they do like to be in a relationship. Like, they're very, very independent, but they do like to be in a relationship as well. But it's just kind of like, it doesn't work like that. They just kind of like to have someone there, and I just can't see them being ready to settle down just yet. They're too focused on their work and setting up their career at this point in time. So it's like, but they want to enjoy their life as well. They want to, before they get serious and settle down and marry and have kids, which is very far down the line for them, that's not going to happen until they're quite successful. So they just want to live life to the absolute fullest before that happens. And they're just in the early stages of setting themselves up to be successful, because this person is going to be highly successful, very successful, but they are very immature when it comes to a relationship sense. Okay? So yeah, these kinds of people just really define you, and they never really want to do what it is that you just want to kind of snuggle at home and just have a homemade meal together with a glass of wine, and they're just like, nah, let's go party, baby. Yeah, let's get some oracle cards. They want to have the best of both worlds, but it's like they're in a relationship, they need to work hard right now to set themselves up, and they want to go party. So it's just like three different things, and those three things don't really mesh together. Two of them do, but the relationship part doesn't really fit in to their life. Oh, blooming. Yeah, so I feel like blooming is, again, you're going out with people who are definitely going to be successful, but they just don't have the time for the relationship right now. I can see that you're just constant, or maybe you've been in quite a long relationship and it's just not getting any better. Like their focus is just, they can't focus, on their partner right now. And which is sad, because you probably, really do enjoy their company. Like you really do like them, but it's just the timing is just not right. Maybe in a few years' time. Sorry, the card dropped. Okay, so discernment. Okay, yeah. So you really need to get yourself, you really need to be like, okay, is this what I want? Is this the kind of person I want to go for? They say that they want a relationship, and, at first they will be so amazing, but you need to discern that the thrill of their lifestyle. Is that going to work long term? Is that going to work, 8 months down the track for you? Purity. So I really feel like you're very innocent, okay? I really feel like you have so much going for you. You are a loyal, respectful person, and you're willing to do anything for this partner. You're willing to make those changes in your lifestyle to suit your partner, okay? And I feel like that needs to stop. Again, similar to my first reading I did, you are the one that's making too much of the changes. You're the one that's investing too much of your time and energy into this relationship when they're not doing the same for you. So I really feel like you need to stand your ground, and either they make the changes to spend more time with you and stop the partying, but that's ultimately their choice to make. Like if they want to party it up and everything before they really settle down and have kids in the white picket fence, that's their choice. They can do that. But don't allow them to disrespect you by being in a relationship with you, if you get what I mean. Okay? So I feel like you need to stand your ground, set some boundaries, and speak up. I really feel like you need to speak up, because I feel like you don't. You just kind of go with the flow. You just kind of go with the flow when you're there, when you're out with their friends. It's what they want to do. I don't feel like you totally feel comfortable in that situation and that environment and how they like to party. I'm kind of getting that you feel like that maybe you're possibly like the third wheel, and you'd just rather be at home cozying up. So you really need to figure out if this is really what you want, but I'm really feeling like you need to speak up for yourself. Okay, so let's get some more. Okay. Wisdom, purification, and knowledge. Okay. Oh, these cards, I feel like these cards are very similar. Purification and purity. It is exactly the same word. So this card is more giving me the clean sweep. So I feel like don't just keep sweeping things under the rug. I feel like that's what you do. Like you get frustrated and you're doing something you don't want to do when it comes to your partner. They just kind of take the lead and you just go with the flow, and it really frustrates you, and you really don't want to be going out to a bar or a club or whatever it is. And so I feel like you just sweep things under the rug, but now it's time to do a full sweep clean. Get under that rug, sweep it all away, and as I said, speak up. With the pink dress here, it's all about coming from the heart? Is this what you really want? Is this what you want to actually be doing on your Friday nights, your Saturday nights, or whatever it is? Are you actually having deep and meaningful conversations with this person? Are you actually, or is it just a superficial level of communication with this person? Is there something deep there, or is it just on the surface? Personally, with this reading, I'm really feeling like it's just real surface level of a relationship. This person just isn't getting deep with you. Like, you're willing to go all the way, have all these massive DNMs, but this person is just too focused on work, which is fine, and going out, which is fine. But again, don't allow them to disrespect you by being in a relationship with you if they can't commit all the way with you. And so knowledge here. So I'm really feeling like you're going through a time of questioning everything that is happening, questioning your relationships that you may not even be in a relationship right now, but I'm feeling like, do like a review of past relationships and gain clarity of what it is that what normally happens in your relationships. What is it that you end up doing? Do you normally end up following their lead? Just doing what it is that they want to do? Do you ever speak up? So I'm really feeling like you're going to go through a review process, if not like already now. And I feel like you're just going to have enough. Okay, I feel like you're just going to go beyond that and just do you. And I feel like you're going to kind of just leave all that crap behind and you do you. And through that, you're going to gain a lot of wisdom. Okay, I really feel like you're going to go deep now, do some shadow work, and then I can see you doing right by you, and you won't accept this anymore. Okay, alright, so group 2, this was your reading for today. If you resonated with this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Okay, so group number 3, we have the owl here, the one full of wisdom. So we're going to be finding out what it is that what are the patterns, the negative patterns that you normally go for in your relationship, so you can change that once and for all. Ooh, okay. Actually, I'm going to reshuffle that because that is just too many cards. Oh, they're flying out now. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Chariot, the Two of Wands, 10 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm getting mama energy from this one. Okay. Okay. So I'm seeing a choice here. And this choice, I'm feeling like when you date, you normally date, a couple of people or more at the same time. And then when it comes down to choosing a relationship, you have two choices. One, to go with the nice guy, or to go with the more bad boy, mysterious guy that's, a lot more thrilling to be around. Who's like a lot more confident, real king energy, more ego energy. And I feel like you normally go for that person, okay? And it ends up taking a toll on you. It never always ends well. I feel like it gets quite toxic, and then you're the one left to have to deal with all the crap. Or maybe you kind of just go for more low life kind of people and you're the one always having to fight the battles. You're the one that's always having to want to work things out, and you're really having to try to convince them to just, talk civilly like an adult and sort through this argument. Or when things go crappy, you're the one always left to pick up the pieces in some kind of way. And it takes a toll. It's hard. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I'm really feeling like this is a particular kind of relationship, maybe your current one or your most recent past one. Maybe there will be more of they're very close to their mum, and their mum kind of fights their battles all the time. So I feel like they are quite immature in the way that they handle things. Especially with the Queen here of Pentacles, the mama bear is very, very protective over their daughter or their son. Highly protective, to the point where they get themselves involved in your relationship. And it's annoying as hell. It's like, just stay out of it. This is my relationship. We need to talk about like civil adults. But this person just can't fight their own battles, and you're the one always having to be the adult in the situation and try to conduct things civilly, and this person is just like, nah. Like they're just not having any of it. They respond in the most immature ways. I have a feeling that this person is either the same age or older. I'm really feeling like it's much older energy, but it's like they're 18. Like they constantly lose their license. They're just immature. Yeah, and it always ends up taking a toll on you. You're always having to be the bigger person. You're always the one having to organize things. Even like maybe like family counseling, you're the one even having to, try and figure out a way to better your relationship, and you're the one that's giving all the suggestions. You're the one trying to pick up all the pieces. It's like, when you're packing to go on holiday, you're the one packing everybody's clothes, all your kids' clothes, your partner's clothes. You're the one constantly making dinner. You're the one doing everything in the relationship, and you're breaking down, okay? You're definitely out of balance now. It's just taken too much of a toll. It is stressful. And so I feel like now is time to make changes. Change the dynamic in the relationship. Start maybe giving them like an ultimatum. I don't like ultimatums, but when it's to this point in the relationship, you either just need to walk away or tell them that they need to step up. I'm feeling like they're in this card here, you can see the money on the grounds there. I'm feeling like maybe they don't work as much as what you do. I'm feeling like I'm kind of getting a bit of lazy energy, and you're the one bringing in most of the income, or you're just the more dominant one in the relationship. That's what I'm getting. Okay, you're the adult in the relationship. So I think it's time for you to recognize that and say enough is enough. You need to speak up and change the dynamics of this relationship. Start making things fair, or you leave. I think that's pretty clear in this relationship. Even with this card here with the two cats, one is just, wanting to play with the lizard here and is just so fully unaware of what's going on around him. And the other one here is really focusing on, what this guy is holding in the palms of his hands. And I'm feeling like that's you. You are driven, you have goals, you want to live a certain life. You want to have money to be able to be free and not have to constantly struggle week to week or month to month to pay the rent and the bills. You want to be able to go on holidays. You want to be able to buy a nice car. Money may not equal happiness, but it equals freedom. Where this person is just like, meh, is just in his own little world doing his own thing and doesn't really care about those long-term goals right now. It's kind of like this person needs a kick up the butt. But it's very hard when we have the mama bear energy here that's constantly getting involved, or someone is getting involved. Maybe it's the older brother, the older sister. There's a family member that is just constantly getting involved in your relationship and actually making things worse. So I think it's time to recognize this and step up. Or if this isn't like a current relationship, just be aware of this for the next time. Ooh, okay, so we've got pleasure. So I really feel like, what's going to make you happy? I'm feeling like even, like in the bedroom, it's taking a toll. Okay, and now it's like you have so much built up stress, and you need to let go of it somehow. You need to release that tension. Okay, and then we've got surrender. So I really feel like you need to surrender to your feelings and know what it is that your body is trying to tell you and take action upon that. Okay, and then we got darkness. So I feel like if you don't change how things are going, if you don't change the communication, if you don't change the dynamics in this relationship, or in your future relationship, it's not going to be good. It's going to take you down a depressing road. So you need to surrender into what you're feeling and what the relationship is telling you. Okay, I really feel like you need to feel into that, because you have a lot of stress that you need to release. I feel like there is so much built up tension and so much even like frustrated like sexual energy as well, because you're not getting what you need. So yeah, something needs to be done about that, and that is speaking up. That is setting boundaries, saying no, you do it. In a nice way, of course, don't mean to go all bitch face on the person, but just sit down and have a civil discussion and tell them how it is that you're feeling, and if things don't change, well then you're walking away. Okay, so we have grace. And what's this one? Sanctuary. Okay. And then we've got gratitude. Okay, so we've got sanctuary here. So I'm really feeling like you need to have a place where you can express yourself, a place where you feel like you can just let go and surrender and just be able to enjoy your surroundings. I'm feeling like the household is hostile. The relationship is hostile because of all this tension. And this person may be like oblivious to it. Maybe not completely oblivious, but they're not understanding the toll it's taking on you the most. So I feel like it's really important to now create that dynamic where you feel comfortable in the relationship again and within yourself. Even like talking to people around you as well. But you really need to get yourself in a space where you feel at ease, you feel comfortable, you're at a place that you can really call it home. But whilst you're going through all of this, be grateful for what you are currently learning and what you currently have or had, what experiences you've had, the good times. Because obviously you guys did have good times. So it's, whilst there is built up stressful energy, if you want to stay with this person, it's going back to the moments that made you happy and getting back into that space again. And then we have grace. So I'm really feeling like you need to keep being the mature person in this situation. Still, if this person can't be civil with you, if they can't have an adult conversation with you and really discuss this and get it out in the open of how you're both feeling, and this person can't take on this person can't show compassion and empathy, I really feel like you just need to walk away. I don't feel like this needs to be in an argument. I feel like you just need to be very graceful and hold your head high in the situation, and just be in acceptance of whatever is to come out of this conversation that you may have. So yeah, so overall, this reading is telling me that you kind of just go for people that are just not willing to put in the effort that you do in the relationship. They're happy to take the back seat whilst you bring home the bacon, or maybe they do work, but they're just not compassionate and don't show empathy towards your hard day. Maybe because your job isn't as physical as theirs, or maybe they actually don't hardly work, but they're still just not showing you that compassion, that empathy. You're the one still having to come home and cook dinner and go and do the groceries. So I hope this has resonated with you. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And yeah, I hope all of this works out for you. I really do. All these readings today are telling me that we need to be using our voice and setting boundaries. And, you want to be able to live freely and not, you want to have a partner that works with you and you guys laugh all the time. And yeah, it should be fun as well. It shouldn't be this stressful because your partner is just being lazy, or they're just not showing enough compassion or empathy towards how much you work or how much you do in the relationship or in the household. Okay, alright, so group 3, this is your reading for today. If you resonated, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Okay, so we have lucky last, group number 4, we have the moon here. So let's find out what negative behavior or negative patterns that you normally go for in relationships, so that we can clear that up and you can stop going for those kinds of relationships and start afresh. Okay. Oh, okay, that's actually quite a few. Go for those ones. Okay, so I have the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Cups. Oh, I feel like that actually needs to go there. The Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have very strong energy here. 6 of Swords. Oh, and 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, what is this telling me? So with the Emperor here, I feel like you normally go for the older people, like probably maybe like significantly older than you. And they literally give you everything that you've ever asked for. Literally everything. But all is not as it seems on the surface, like what people actually see to what actually happens at home. And I can see that things kind of get rocky at home, and then you're always left to have to think about things. Like, you're kind of like always like maybe left in the lurch. I feel like maybe this person gets a bit flaky and maybe does a lot of business travels, or is just constantly always traveling for work maybe, and just, you know, this person also could just leave things on a bad note as well, and is not willing to resolve things. I feel like the person that you go for is highly successful, very, very successful, and gives you anything that you want or ask for. It's just like, here's the money. And yeah, they're very businessy. That's what I'm getting from these cards. But they do a lot of travel, and I don't feel like the communication is there, and you're always left to be like, what the hell? What's going on? And then like things are always left unresolved because this person is either working so much and or traveling for work, and you just don't really get to spend, maybe you get to spend too much time alone. They're just kind of like, they're guilty for having to work so much or travel so much that they buy you things, and you're like, yeah, this is amazing, that's awesome, but then you know that you're losing that connection and that touch. And I'm feeling like that you spend time alone a lot, and I feel like that's just what comes with highly successful people. They are successful for a reason, and that's because they work so damn hard, and like, you know, they're tired themselves. I don't really feel like they want to be doing all these business trips and constantly leaving you, but that's just the nature of their success and their job, their business. But yeah, I just feel like you are spending too much time alone. And this could be the current, this may be a pattern in all relationships, or this could be just this particular significant one. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a dream relationship to have, but behind the scenes, there's really not that communication. And maybe you guys do talk about things on the surface about that argument that you guys had, or what it is that you guys, you know, want to do, or trying to plan a holiday together, but then it doesn't really go much further than that. It doesn't go on a deeper level of actually making those plans, or him or her actually being like, actually talking about going on a holiday. They're like, yeah, just book a holiday, whatever, we'll go wherever you want. But it's like, no, I don't want to go wherever I want. You know, where do you want to go to? You know, there's not that real best friend energy left anymore. So yeah, I feel like things are quite rocky. Not rocky behind the scenes, but it's just, it hasn't become like a deep relationship. Yeah. And like, you know, they don't want to leave you all the time. They would rather be at home with you. But as I said, it's the nature of their business. And they do feel guilty for, you know, not spending as much time with you, or not being able to make those decisions with you, those long phone calls with you, because there's things that they need to get done. And so they end up buying you things, or do what it is that whatever you want to do, they're willing to do that for you. They're willing to give you the world because they know the sacrifices that you both have to make in your relationship. Yeah. Alright, so let's get some oracle cards. Okay. Okay, so we have pleasure, growth, an action. Okay, so I feel like this really is a growing period for the both of you. I feel like this person, you really like them because they are so mature. They don't have that childlike energy. You know, they're a real woman or they're a real man. They're mature and you love that about them. That's what you love. And you love the lifestyle you love everything about this person. You love the nature of the person. I feel like they are a beautiful soul, but there's just a lot that has to be sacrificed in the relationship for the job that they do or that you do. But I really do feel like this really is like love energy. I feel that. But I feel like, with this action card, you can't be kept feeling like this, being felt lonely and being left all the time, and them not really giving you that deep conversations that you need to have. So I really feel like some sort of action needs to be taken there, and either talking about it and making adjustments in the relationship. Maybe they don't work so much anymore. Maybe they take like the back seat and maybe start hiring more people. They start working from home more. Because I really do feel like there is love here. You really genuinely, from the heart, care and love this person. But there definitely needs to be changes made. Alright, so let's get some more oracles. Ooh, okay, so we have flexibility and manifesting dreams. Okay, so flexibility. I've already said it. Like, things need to change. This person needs to be taking, maybe letting go of their business and allowing people to run this business now. I feel like it's all been set up. They're bringing in lots of money, and now it's time to take a step back and trust in the workers that they have, and trust that they'll do right by the business. So then they can spend more time at home and focus on their relationship a lot better. And manifesting dreams. I feel like, you really are trying to manifest the perfect relationship, the perfect life, and I really feel like you're almost there. And I really feel like maybe you just need to wait a little bit longer, but definitely speak up and see how you're feeling. I really feel like they will take it into consideration. I really feel like I need to get this one. Ooh, so generosity. I really do feel like there is a lot of generosity, especially like with this card. Again, they are willing to give you the world. Anything you ask for, like, your wish is their command. I really feel like there is a lot of that, but I feel like it comes with a lot of guilt. I feel like that comes with a lot of guilt on their behalf. So I really feel like you need to be thinking things through and telling this person how it is that you feel, and say, this is not how I want to live anymore, and make adjustments to that. Okay? Alright, so group 4, this was your reading for today. I really hope you resonated. If you have, please, especially like with this, like a lot of red. So, the red really relates to the base chakra. So it's about home, safety, work, the material things of life. So I really feel like you have all of those things, but your actual relationship, you need to start reconnecting again on a deeper level. I'll just say that. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you resonated with this reading, please give it a big thumbs up for me. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye!